Hey family, how you guys doing? I need to fix this. Okay. Just trying to change my background. Look, we're gonna talk about the power of the tongue because a lot of times we say things we don't mean. We say things without like just mindedly saying things. And sometimes really, we gotta just move in silence and speak when I don't know. It's like when necessary because sometimes we can ramble and we can say things we don't mean, and mindless we're hurting ourselves. We're pretty much cussing our whole lives. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I know this is part two because this little thing that's in our mouth that's good for taste. Good for taste. I know y'all got other things y'all want to use it for, but it's good for taste. But without it, you couldn't talk. Honestly, without it, you could not talk. And sometimes we just talk too much. I know you're like, sometimes you do too, Viola. But anyway, I'm on this video and I'm talking to myself. I'm just sitting rapping with you guys because it was a couple of people said they wanted to go live. And I know I was supposed to went on at 7 o'clock, but I was invited to speak at an event. So I went out and spoke at an event, and that's why I'm here at this time. I just got in about 20 minutes ago and I said, look, I promised to get on here live, so I'm live. And I know I do better with this channel. But anyway, we're talking about the power of the tongue and how we hurt ourselves, and we don't even know. We just be saying things. Just like I say, when y'all say y'all poor, do you know you manifest that? You manifest every word that come out of your mouth. That's why it's best to speak life. And what I mean by speaking life, like if I hope you guys did the homework and went out and looked at your life, really looked at where you are and where you wanted to be to where you was at like 10 years ago. It's like 5, 10 down to like 1 year. Where were you like, especially 2020? Did we already know what happened in 2020? How did your life change when the world shut down versus if we didn't have that issue, where your life would have been now? Because I remember just starting my business, and man, it was different because I was like, I don't know how to do no videos, this, that, and you learn it, and then the world shut down. You're like, wait a minute. I was even scared to go to the post office. I was like, wait a minute, can I go to the post office? But I was like, I'm going to this post office because I have an online business and I need to get these orders out. So it's like, man, you trying to maneuver, and you like, wait a minute, the world is different, and then it's like, man, if the world is shut down, I know my business would have been different. My business would be totally different from where I was because we were actually supposed to travel. Herbalist Kareem was supposed to travel and I was supposed to go with him, and we sort of traveling around to all states. And I'm like, man, imagine. I was like, halted my business, and then it's because of what they spoke out their mouths, what they created, and look what they created. But anyway, if you think about your life 2019 versus what's going on here in 2024, you're looking and you're like, wait a minute, it's about to be 2025. Am I doing what I need to do? Is my health? Because I'm always going to look at your health. I'm going to look at your health because a lot of times we don't think about we like, man, let me just wait for something to go wrong for us to think about our health. But y'all know I'm an herbalist, so I'm going to go the herbalist route. But when I started, I was talking about the go bags. So I'm wondering where y'all at with that too, because a lot of people like, oh, I'm going to get this bag. I'm going to get this. Now, you said you was going to do it. Did you do it? Have you purchased the items that you need to purchase in case of emergency? Because I know you got candles. You would like candles. I know you got a pack of clothes. Now, believe it or not, I still got the pair of jeans, still got the t-shirt. I still got all that in a Ziploc bag, tightly, together. And what I did extra, I added a rubber band to make it a little more secure so I can get two t-shirts in there. Look, I'm going to show that later. But the power of the tongue, Look, this small flap that's in your mouth is so powerful. And I mean so powerful. Like when I was talking about how y'all use the word POOR. And then you wonder why you why your life is like that now. Your life is like that now because that's what you spoke over your life. You spoke that over your life, and you're like, wait a minute, that's not how it worked. How else do it work? We don't think about that. We don't think about what we really do and what we really say, and we were like, no, that's not true. If it's not true, then tell me how your life is right now. Tell me if you spoke those words saying you're broke. A lot of people say you're broke, you're poor, and you're like, why would you use that? And mindlessly, remember, we all did it. Not all, some of y'all did it. I know I used to do it. And I was like, man, I'm speaking that over my life. And I had to change. I had to really sit down and look. And I'm like, man, am I saying things wrong? Y'all know sometimes we say the wrong thing to the wrong people. We be messing up the angels in our life. We say things in relationships. Y'all know, especially when y'all be lying or when y'all just dead wrong. A lot of us be dead wrong, or we'll make up a lie. And then you got to remember that lie. And I'm like, why would you do that? That's why you should speak the truth, speak life. Because sometimes we be in a situation and all you got is a truth behind you. That's it. So that's why I said sometimes you need to shut up. Sometimes we need to just, and I know you don't like that word shut up. It's called being quiet. It's called just being quiet because sometimes, well, most of the time, it ain't no sometimes, most of the time, you know, sometimes it's like, well, most of the time you need to stay in your lane. That staying in your lane be so serious. People like, man, I could have not been in this situation, not been in that situation. A lot of times, we just be messing up. Y'all know. Y'all know. We be messing up, be like, oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did. We got to look at what's written in books. Like when we're out and about and we're reading things, some things is not to be read. Sometimes you just look at it and you're like, okay, instead of reading out loud. Just like you shouldn't sing the birthday song. Look, that's me. This is what my perception. I don't want no one singing something three times. It's a power in the three. Yeah, I don't get it, but it's a power in the three. Just like it's a power in some of the things that's on TikTok that's soon to be banned. Because you're like, we need banned. They talking about January 19th or something like that. They talking about banning TikTok. And a lot of times we just need to, we're not gonna see things because what they say out their mind, they be true. They be true. Look, trying to revert back because a lot of times we do things and we say how we're not going to do certain things, but we end up falling right in line of what they already projected. We'd be like, I'm never going to do that. And you'd be like, dang, I put myself right back in that situation because of what you speak out your mouth. Now I'm still waiting for the individual saying they're going to come and speak, but yeah, it's like, look, I'm on. So if y'all really want to have the conversation, I'm here. It's late night. It's late night for the East Coast. It's late night. So if y'all want to come on and ask questions, I'm here to ask, answer your questions. So don't think, try to put something in there. Don't think that, it's not pre-recorded, anything like that. I'm here to answer your questions. And I know a lot of people was trying to ask me about who won. This was not, I'm not caring about that. I'm caring about you. I'm concerned about how you speak life, how you speak death over your life, and people don't even realize that. Sometimes we say things and we don't even realize we're saying it. We don't. It's like mindlessly speaking. It's mindlessly speaking and saying things that you don't wish over your life. That's why you always hear me say cancel, cancel, cancel. I say that and I say it 3 times because that's what you're doing. You're canceling it out so the universe will hear you. We have to realize how these frequencies work and how subconscious work and what you're speaking over your whole life, because every cell in your body hears everything you say. And you may think that's spookism. No, it's the truth. That's the ether that we don't want to talk about. Y'all don't want to talk about ether. It's been taken out on purpose. It's been taken out on purpose, like the sixth sense. You be like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yes. ether. We speak in something. We got to realize that we are a frequency. Our energy runs like this. Your energy just runs like this. I know one of my friends both sent it to me, and let me see if I can play it. I think I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. I see Big Judah's on, but I deleted it, and I was hoping, but it shows you your frequency. It shows your frequencies. If you realize that your frequencies just go like that, and you don't even realize it. So you're speaking words, you're speaking things, you're speaking, truth. You're speaking life, and like some people speak death. A lot of people got to realize that's when I talk about the forgiveness, the power of the tongue. You forgiving yourself, you're giving yourself back your energy, you're protecting your power. A lot of us don't realize that. A lot of people are like, well, I'll do it sooner or later. I don't believe. If y'all go watch Nero, he is showing you just how to do manifestation, how to get your energy back, how to check yourself. Because if you look at the ether, I know y'all like, what is that? Y'all got to look these things up, because look, this is not my lane, but it is my lane. And I'm learning that more and more, because of the power of the tongue, what we speak over ourselves, what we actually hurting ourselves, we're actually damning ourselves, and we don't really realize that. Cancel, 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 because I'm not doing that. I was like, nope, I'm going to speak differently. I'm going to speak carefully. And I know I be going off on a podcast. I just be talking. I mean, it just be coming. I be like, that's just the way it is. So sometimes that's why I just been silent. I know you like, Viola, you don't do recorded videos no more. Well, live is so much better. Some people don't know where to go to live. Now, y'all know, if you look at, when you go to the YouTube channel, you have to look at the ribbon at the bottom, when it shows your heading, your little cover page. You have to look down, and it have these words that it say, videos, and it say shorts, and it say live. Click the live button, and you'll see all of my lives. I've been going live since I hit the 4,000 subscribers, and I forgot. No, yeah, 4,000 hours and 2,000 subscribers. You have to hit these different marks, or 4,000 subscribers and certain many hours watched in order for you to go live. People don't realize, you hit the live button, you see a lot of videos. Now the goal is to make sure I hit other buttons, so some of the live videos be in the videos, and then the live videos be on the podcast. So you like click podcast, it'll show up in a podcast. I'm not sure if you want to see me. I'm not showing anything, but it's like better sometimes to go live. I gotta do these teas, but sometimes it's best to go live. But soon I will be doing hands-on stuff. I got to get back to hands-on. Sometimes they don't like us showing y'all some stuff. I'm just trying to tell you. It's just trying to tell you. But sometimes they don't. Especially when I was talking about that Casty Wise. Shoot, the Casty Wise is good for you. I think I got some up here. Let me see. Yeah, right there. Main thing. Look, you put this on your tongue, or you're gonna be going. Look how thick it is. Yeah, I got in trouble for that video. Supposed to be sending one of my friends. Don't worry. Don't worry. Man, look, don't quote me, but uh, Rose, I forgot your daughter's name, but I know she wants some Casty Wise, and I promise to send to me. So send me your text me your address, and I'll make sure I put it in the mail. But listen, family, listen. It is so critical that we, take our energy back. Watch the way we speak. And I know I mentioned the birthday song. A lot of y'all don't get it, but if you look at ether, and you look at your energy, and you look at what you spoke on the last week, if it happened, just like when we say, "Yeah, I just spoke up your name," then their name would come in your head, and you spoke them because you were thinking about them, and you manifest them in your life, and that's the way it came. A lot of this is deja vu, because what I learned this week, I'm always learning. What I learned this week is, in all actuality, our life already it's already written. God already had your life already written. It is already, and you are catching up when that's deja vu. I learned that, and I'm still getting into. You like, girl, you just be talking and reading a whole lot of stuff. Well, it's good to learn more so you can get, so you can really know yourself. Because I be like, why do I think this? Why do I think that? And I get real down before I speak it, because it's so quick to speak negative. I don't know if y'all noticed that. And that's what you was taught. You was taught to react to the negative. Just like when we go down and we driving and we see an accident. We trying to see the accident. We cause the accident. But cancel, cancel, cancel. We don't want no end. We don't want that. But we should look at the beauty. A lot of us don't look at that. A lot of us don't look at the beauty. We're looking at so quick to think negative and see that and laugh. That's why when you look at the videos, they showing us twerking and all this other stuff, and that's not what we about. That is, they still in our culture, still in this and still in that. We know that, but they look at us like we're some kind of animal, some kind of clown, something to laugh at, and don't really know how powerful we are, because they know what the secret is, what they're hiding from us about how powerful we really are, and we're starting to see it. We're starting to get it. Believe it or not. Look, I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all already know. I ain't even gotta say that. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. For the people who already know. For the people who already know, we gotta reserve some things. We gotta reserve some things, but Big Judah, I'm definitely watching, and thank you for that powerful message that you put on. So now I have four other people to watch. I have four other people to watch, and I appreciate that, because that just gets me to grow more. I just got to give him a shout out, because this gentleman got his YouTube taken down and some of his videos taken down and lost his whole channel, and it's sad because they don't want you to know that information. And a lot of the information I did share on my not my TikTok, but I did share on my Facebook, and I shared it on purpose so you could know about the other books that's been hidden from the Bible. And this is the power of the tongue, the power of the mind. And the only reason I'm switching it, because remember, they speaking these words, y'all. If y'all read in the Bible, some of the stuff is left out on purpose. Some of the stuff's left out on purpose to sway us. So if we're reading this and we're believing in it, we're saying it, and don't realize how we're hindering our own life, how we shorten our life, how we causing. That's why the chaos come. That's why the shortening of the funds. That's why the lack, cancel, because I'm not lacking anything. But that's how you see some people say lack, and some people have things happen in life because they actually speak it and don't even realize it. They don't even realize how they are saying things and it's happening. Then they wonder why this keep happening, because that's what you asked for. Just like when you use the word TRED, I be like, no, I'm fabulous. I'm full of energy. Oh, I can stay up all night. I don't want to stay up all night, but I'm just saying in general. And I know you're like, well, you're living a fake life. Nope. I'm calling what I want, what to happen. Especially not if well, let me make sure I say this right. Especially when you are thinking something and you need to like pretty much speak it for like 2 to 3 minutes, manifest it, and be real deep in thought, see it, feel it, love it, be convicted, have it true, and promise you do it long enough, guess what? Within like an hour or so, you're gonna start seeing things. Maybe a week. It all depends on your conviction and how much high frequency you give it. Now, I'm learning this stuff. I had to sit back and have it happen to me for me to sit here and talk to you about it. Because I was like, let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all. I'm just saying. If you don't realize how powerful your hands, your mind, your whole body is, I just, and because I'm going to keep saying this over and over. If your body already know how to heal itself, what do you fear? What do you fear? What do you really fear? Is that what you give it? You giving it death or you giving it life? We have to look at the food. Are you giving it death or are you giving it life? That's what we got to just look at. You know what I'm saying? We speaking, we're talking, we're throwing. You're already spelling. You're already speaking. What are you speaking? We have to realize that they are so they're so conniving and all them other words that these words have other meanings, but we didn't catch it until we actually open a book and read it. You be like, that part. You be like, them dirty, yeah. And you be like, wow, maybe it's best to be like a monk and be quiet, because some of the things you speak and manifest, you be like, is that why that happened? And I'm telling you, if you sit down and just check yourself, really be conscious, and I mean really be conscious, and see what you actually say and what you speak over your life, you'd be surprised. You'd be like, wait a minute, I know I didn't just do that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I mean, it's like if y'all if you didn't watch The Matrix, and if you didn't watch, well, it's a lot of movies out there, a lot of movies, and you know, you'd be like, it has some truth in it. Well, you already know the movies are made up to show us what they're doing. But if you are accepting it, that's a whole other thing. Because now when I go to the movies, I says I don't condone. I'm just going for entertainment purposes only. I don't consent. I'm not even gonna believe it. But the stuff comes out. But when we start living it, and be like, okay, so this is gonna happen. It's just like if you keep saying it's gonna be CIVILWAR. If you actually believe that, guess what you're gonna manifest. That's why it's best not to keep saying. That's why I'm gonna live my life on my own terms, with my own government, and manage my mind, what I manifest. Keep working with the ether, keep working with the most high, and manifest different things in my life. And that's what I've been doing. I mean, I was like, when I did my vision board, like I say, a vision board, you be like, you was convicted. That's why. When I did my vision board, I had certain things in place. And I was like, wow, when I reached that, I'd be like, what's next? So that's why I was like, okay, so I reached that. So what's next? And then it's like, well, you didn't put certain criterias in place. Like, if you say you want to have like 2, 3 houses and land and all this other stuff, make sure you have the money to match. I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta make the money, have the money to match, but you gotta make sure you have one partner. So critical. Make sure you have one partner. So when you get a divorce, you're not starting all over again. I'm just saying, because the divorce, and sometimes we speak words and we like, dang, because we said it in the marriage, we said it, and guess what happens? I'm just saying, sometimes we gotta realize what we speak. We gotta wear with like some people say, I never want you to come back. And when they don't come back, you be like, wait, I lied. I want you to come back. I'm just trying to tell you. You have to realize what you speak and how convicted, because you be like, you have so much like that energy. I know it's the HATE. I know it's that word, but you have so much energy. You have the conviction, and that's the energy I'm speaking of. That's the energy you have to speak when you speak in love, happiness, wealth, all that. You got to be convicted. You got to say, look, I know I'm going to make $1 million this year. I know it, but you got to go after it, because faith without work is dead. And a lot of us, y'all be having so much faith but don't want to work. I'm like, well, how you expect for stuff to happen if you ain't sitting down and manifest, writing it down, and working, and I mean working, because a lot of us don't realize we're the money. We keep looking at saving all these greenbacks and all that other stuff, but we don't look at how we can print this over and over again by the stuff we do, because we're always using words about what we don't have, and don't realize what we have. A lot of us are so wealthy that we don't even have. I'm saying, just by you having children, just by you having a mother, a father, and I know it ain't all cracked up what it needs to be, but We have to look at the wealth. We have to look at that we have hair, that we have our hands, that we can speak, we can see. Because a lot of people, we got some people don't have that. We have our body. We know, you ain't losing no limbs, and we don't appreciate that. We don't even appreciate the little things. The little things is what really the Most High want us to appreciate, and we don't. We don't. We say things and we like, we actually curse our own selves and don't even realize it. We do. That's why, like, sometimes you say things out your mouth and you be like, it ain't gonna happen. Boom. You be like, man, you be like, the devil did it. I'm like, you did it. A lot of times y'all be blaming stuff on things and no, damn well you did it. You be like, no, they've been looking, they've been fine. I'm like, no, mm-mm. No, you did it. Bottom line, ain't no if, ands, and buts. You did it because you manifested. You kept speaking it. You speak it just like people's like they're depressed. You keep saying it. Guess what? Boom. Because that's what you ask for. People ask for. They want peace. Well, they're going to teach you peace because you keep asking for it. So you're going to get the lesson learned. We got to look at what we say. You be like, wait a minute. That have some truth to it. No, because the power of the tongue. Power of the tongue. We curse, we say things and don't even realize what we saying. We be speaking things like y'all be spelling, y'all be sitting there casting spells. Be casting spells and don't even realize it. You be like, dang, that's some spooky stuff. No, that's ether. That's your mind. That's your brain. That's you manifesting. That's what you're saying. You're saying it with so much conviction. You're like, oh, and you be like, man, this just happened. That's why I'm like, no, money coming coming to me easy. Y'all know that word. You be like, money coming frequently. Money come. Y'all know money. This money. I'm just saying. I be singing a song too. I be like, yeah. I be singing a song too because I'm gonna tell you, what is what you think. And a lot of times we need to slow down as some of the things that we say, because if you say it wrong, just saying, if you say it wrong, just like when we swear on somebody's grave and when we swear on people's life, y'all don't realize things like that happen. Like when you lie, oh, this person did this, and no, they didn't even do it. I mean, I'm just saying, it's so critical. It's so critical that we be better people so we can be better stewards because of the future. Our children, grandchildren, whoever's in your household, they're looking at you. They're speaking and saying what you speak. Because I had to learn this, and I learned it the hard way. Because you know how you tell your child, you in the bedroom and you don't speak to nobody, and you tell them I'm not here. I mean, right there, you just gave your child to lie to you, to lie to someone else. That means they're gonna lie. That's just a lot of times we don't even realize what we speak. Sometimes it'd be like something so simple and innocent becomes something big. So like, what do you mean? You want me to lie? Oh, I can lie? I mean, you a lot of times we don't really look at it. That's also the power of the tongue, power of the tongue. It should be, it should be creating wealth and happiness and greatness in your life, not destruction and this. And y'all keep saying the devil. It's like duality. Y'all gotta see. Just like I'm talking about the things you listen to, who you listen to, you be like that little voice. Yeah, the devil speak to you too, and y'all be talking about these demons. Y'all act like it ain't nothing spooky. It be the person right in the next room or the person looking in the mirror. Because everybody got these evil ways. Just that, are you going to act on it? Are you going to act on it? And this is how we hurt ourselves and don't even realize it. It's so much that we can think of and I can speak on, because this is like really a huge you know a huge topic to speak about, because it's so many different things that you can look at. We're talking about simple things of what you eat, simple things of you praying over your food. Y'all be saying some stuff and don't realize what y'all be saying. And it be like casting stuff. You're like, wait a minute, I really did that? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's why I said when you're 18, you 100% responsible for everything you say and do. Say and do. Why you think when they say you got the right to remain silent. You better be quiet. You better and learn to. I'm saying it's a reason why they say that. That's why they get off. I'm just saying, because we be like, da, da, da. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta be quiet. Gotta be quiet. Tell you the power of the tongue. Power of the tongue. That's why I said yes. What would you like? Is what sometimes don't even say that. That's why they said don't put no welcome mat in front of your door. What that means? You welcoming anything in your house, you better take that mat up because that's what you thought. This is what you're saying. It's a lot of times, a lot of things, a lot of things. I mean, I can go over a lot of things. I know I really want to speak on your health because the main thing that I was driving home is stop. I get it that you go to the doctor. I get it. I'm gonna just say this. I get it that you go to the doctor and get a diagnosis, but don't carry it and swear it over your life and say this because what you're saying is your body don't heal and that's what you believe. And you be like, I told it didn't. I'm like, well, if I give you three things to do, I bet you your body heal. You be like, do I gotta do it? I'm like, dang. So is that hard for you to stop eating cheese, stop eating dairy, and stop eating meat? Them three things? I really want four because I want you to stay hydrated. But we don't want to do that. Be like, nah, I can't do that. Be like, dang. Then you don't want your body and your mind to be right. Because this is your temple. This is really your church. I didn't want to hear like, girl, you said the church was your in the kitchen. It is. It is. That's the hospital. That's the hospital. But this is your church. When you mingle with people and everything, y'all have a congregation, you're having fellowship. That's your church. A lot, why you think this is your temple? You know what I'm saying? This is your temple, your body. We gotta really look at some of the words we say because them steeples, I said, it's like sometimes I learn too much. I'm gonna tell you because I heard the story about Nimrod and I was like, say what? That part. So if y'all really want to know some deep stuff, learn about Nimrod. Now I see why they call people a nincompoop and Nimrod and all this other stuff because I be learning so much and I'm like the power of the tongue. People be saying some things and whoo, they just don't know what they be saying. Just like when we say smart, I don't say that. I don't like saying that word because oop is smart. That means that hurt and that was pain. Because when we, yeah, that's a whole other word. That's why I said um the power of the tongue, the words you speak, you're casting death over yourself instead of life. So we want to speak life, and I just want to make sure I put that on the video because this is very important um because of the things that we do. So I just want to make sure I stress that it's because of the things that we do, because we act out of things that you don't even realize. Like you watch TV or hear a song, you're singing a song. Do you know really what you're singing? I caught myself. So me and my mom was driving, and it was like a 6 hour trip, and she was like, "Why do you keep changing the song? Why are you not saying the song?" And I'm like, "Because this is what I'm manifesting." She looked at me like I was crazy. So I did that. And I came home and I had like 7 orders. I was like, "I told you it worked." I mean, I'm just saying. I just kept changing the words of the song, just changing the words of the song. I was like, let me see if this worked. I'm just showing different things that I did. And I would love for you to try it on yourself. Then you'd be like, man, ether and our energy and the frequencies and us speaking to the universe. Because remember, you're putting words out into the universe. Remember, universe. We're talking about our soul. We're talking about our bodies. We're talking about our mind. Yeah, I mean, if we really look at those subscribes on the wall that they carved out, it can mean mean different things because I'm learning some of this and I'm like, okay, so you said that and I'm reading this and I'm reading this, and then it's like you can look, and then just like we read the Bible and everybody got their own words with like the word when it says um women, you got to learn to submit to your husband. I mean, I could be wrong. Girl, you don't know what it says in the Bible? I do, but I don't. I don't have it with me, so I can't read it. But y'all know how when it tells you certain things, and you're like, wait, I gotta do that. Yes, you do. Just like it says, "Thou shalt not kill." You gotta realize what you're saying. You gotta realize. You gotta realize. So certain things that we should be doing. Whew, I'm gonna change that subject. I'm gonna change that subject. But we seriously, we have to look at some of the things that we say because we're casting things, we're saying things. We're not looking at our whole soul. We're not looking at how we treat ourselves, what we do, being bitter, being unforgiveness, being have unforgiveness. We have so much stuff that we need to heal ourselves because you can heal. Because you know how beautiful a healed person is? Do you know being in a relationship with a healed person? You're like, dang, this is good. Y'all having blissfulness. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna stay on long. I'm not gonna stay long. So G, you said you retracted your statement. Okay. Okay. I mean, I hope you feel free to ask a question because that's what I'm here for. I came on late at night. I was just speaking for a little bit because people don't really realize the power of their tongue. And the only reason why I was saying certain things because I can get like real spooky with it. Yeah, I be thinking some voodoo, but no, we already had the power because we could read each other mind. We could talk to animals back in the day. I mean, you name it, we did it. But anyway, I just wanted to speak on that. But if y'all have questions, let me know. Oh, so you're gonna go ahead and just throw it up there, right? Go and throw it up there. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. See, I appreciate you. But I'm not gonna, pull it up. But I appreciate you. I mean, if you want to put it up there, you can. You can put it up there. But if y'all want to ask questions, that's what I'm here, just to answer questions. And I'm slowing on my schedule, so I will be live more. I'll have more videos out. I'm doing a podcast with other people, so I'm gonna have people come on. And I'm not gonna say promise, but that's what's in the works. It's in the works to have a podcast with other people, have other people come on and speak because we need more. We need more. And the only reason why I was bringing up other people because sometimes you need to hear 3 or 4 or 5 different times 5 different ways, especially the power of the tongue, because we speak life or death over ourselves and don't even realize it. Y'all need to hear other ways because some people they put the Bible in, they put the different words, and you're like, oh man, I got that, I heard that, and then it wakes something up for you. Then you're like, dang, I'm awake. But the sad part is y'all end up falling back asleep because y'all be watching TV too much. And y'all don't be on YouTube University. Listen to the videos that I send because you like, man, that video 2 hours. And I'm like, that'd be the best 2 hours you're behind these. And y'all be like, nah, I ain't listening to that. I'm like, okay. Okay. Go ahead and go back to sleep. Then you miss when bricks happen, just like y'all don't know about the CEOs. I talked about that a couple of days ago. So I'm hoping you research this stuff so you'll know it. Y'all research this stuff because the biggest shift of wealth is going this way, and we looking this way, and we like, oh wait, the sky and the moon. You been looking at the sky and the moon instead of looking at all this death and destruction down here in certain places. Because y'all gotta y'all gotta really look, really get back into nature, get back into the soil, plant some fruits, plant some vegetables, plant some herbs, especially ones that that needs the herbs. I mean, you be like, you take herbs every day. Yes, I do. I take herbs every day in all different forms because I gotta have my tea. I make sure I drink tea 3 times and make sure I'm nourishing my brain so I won't fall for the okey doke and end up being cast with a spell and going back to sleep like some of us. And I had to say that. I had to see you gonna put it up there, or you just forgot. You just got off. You got off. Yeah, okay, it's okay. It's okay. Like I said, if y'all want to ask some questions, please ask questions. Because a lot of us keep going back to sleep, waking back up, signing contracts. We signing contracts, and you reading the contract, casting spells back all over yourself, going back to sleep, waking up, this, that. I'm just saying. But Anyway, I've been on about 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I appreciate you guys for being on here. I really do. I really do. And I know I keep forgetting I'm herbalist Viola, colon queen. Y'all got questions about the colon, you can ask. So we're talking about the power of the tongue. But it's like, man, do you really believe it? Have y'all tested this did you have you tested out? See, have you tested it out? But I know you already know. You already know. So like I'm preaching to the choir, right? I'm preaching to the choir. You know, you like, I already know. I know. But anyway, fam, I'm not gonna stay on long knots because I don't have any questions. And I was hoping the people that wanted to speak, but I supposed to got on at 7 o'clock. But y'all know how life is and things change. You know, it's East Coast. It's like 10 o'clock at night here. But if y'all don't have anything, please watch the way you speak to yourself. Like when I was talking about saying happy birthday to yourself, we got to realize what you're actually saying to yourself. It's sayings and all these different things that we do. That's why it's a holiday every year. I mean, every month. There's something going on, sometimes 3 times in that month. And you be like, dang, I got to spend this. I got to buy that. No, you don't. Because your time is money. Your time is money. I mean, you go to that job, right? That's time, money. But your time with that person is the most precious thing you give. Some people, you got to look at people love language. People love language is gifts. So if they gifts, that's when you give them a gift. But you need to look at the person's love language and you use that, especially like acts of service. Use that. You be like, dang, you can make somebody's day with speaking their love language, acts of service, words of kindness. You know, all these things. I don't know them all. I don't know them all, but if I can pull it up, I'll probably pull it up because y'all need to, definitely read the 4 agreements and definitely learn your trait. And then y'all go to 19 keys. He breaks down these other things that blew my mind. I'm not even going to speak on it, but I need to watch it again. I spoke on it earlier, but it just blew my mind with some of the stuff he said. I was like, dang, the archetypes. I was like, let me finish listening to this. And I fell asleep, woke up, played it again. So while I'm working on product, which I'm working on now, because I got to put the labels on the T's, so I still gotta stay up a little longer so I can knock that out, and then I gotta finish up because I ran out of beet powder. Well, not beet powder, but the capsules. So I gotta still work. So, but anyway, on this side of this very junky. You see, it's changing the size of the room where I have the camera. But anyway, if y'all don't have any questions, I want to make sure that you guys are healing. I want to make sure you guys are healing. Because I'm telling you, when you marry somebody that's healed, be in a relationship with somebody healed, that's, oh my gosh, that is blissful. I'm just telling you, it's blissful. But like I said, if y'all don't have anything, I'm gonna go. I know I'm gonna keep saying that in case you have the question. Oh, so you did put a question down. Oh, okay. So he put it down there. There you go. Quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and gifts. There you go. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. See, I appreciate that. So if y'all don't have anything, I'm gonna go ahead and say good night. See, did you have a question or no? You good? You good? All right. I'm gonna sit here and wait. Do 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 do. Now I'm stop. No, all right. All right. Now I appreciate y'all on. You know what? While I'm on here, let me see if I can go ahead and yeah. So if you don't mind, I add you as a moderator. Managing. Hold on. So if you don't mind, yeah. I put you as a moderator if that's okay. If you type something else in there, it'll probably show up. Go ahead, type something if you don't mind. It just be a if that's okay. There you oh. If you just type something in there, I just made you a moderator if that's okay. If not, not sure if you got on or got off. So why didn't it Okay, there we go. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate it because look, that's like a job. That's like a job. I wasn't trying to give you a job, but I appreciate you. But anyway, fam, I am going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to take a shower and go to bed. But you guys have a wonderful evening, and I should be on. I'm not going to say Tuesday, but y'all can tell me what the next thing y'all want me to talk about. Um, yeah, next time I be on will probably be either Friday or Saturday. Either Friday or Saturday. It's a few things that I need to speak on. And it ain't gonna be about voting. It ain't gonna be about the vote. I'm glad that is done. And yeah. But anyway, love, peace, and light, you guys. Have a good evening. Peace.